पब संस्कृति, अश्लीलता, असभ्यता, ड्रग्स लेकर अरे नग्न नाचना, नंगा नाचना, ये हमारा संस्कृति नहीं है.
We will not allow this pub culture to grow.
पब के अंदर लड़के लड़की है हाथ पे हाथ डाल के घूमते रहे तो हमें अच्छे लगेंगे, तो वो संस्कृति में खत्म करना चाहता हूँ.
Last Saturday, activists of the Sri Ram Sena beat up women at a pub in Mangalore. The event goes to the heart of the clash between tradition and modernity in India. While many have condemned the violent attacks, there seems to be a consensus among politicians at least that pub culture is immoral and is ruining Indian society. But women across India have been protesting that they have the right to live and act and go to pubs as they choose. So what does the Mangalore incident mean for our society? Are we genuinely fearful of the loss of so-called traditional Indian values? Is our society becoming backward instead and narrow-minded? All that in our special show tonight, Mangalore, Morality and Culture. Very warm welcome to you. Let's introduce you now to our guests. Joining us from Chennai, actress Divya is joining us. Joining us from Bangalore, Premila Nesargi, senior BJP leader, advocate and chairperson of the Karnataka Women's Commission. Joining us in the studio here, Shefali Vasudev, editor of Marie Claire. We have Madhu Kishwar, editor of Manushi, and Rahul Ram, in fact, member of the band Indian Ocean. Right then, let's get you the first big question we are asking you on our show tonight. Is pub culture immoral? Is pub culture immoral? Let's put that straight to Premila Nesargi of the BJP. Premila Nesargi, the question is now coming that the violence was bad, but every politician is saying pub culture is also bad. Your Chief Minister Yedurappa is saying pub culture must be stopped. Girls and boys must be stopped from drinking and going to pubs. What is wrong if a young girl wears a mini skirt and goes to a pub and has a drink with her friend? What is wrong with that?
Pub culture is exactly, I agree with everyone, you know. Even the Rajasthan Chief Minister said, our Chief Minister said, and pub culture is bad for that matter. But the question remains, what is the law on the point? The Supreme Court has laid down by striking down the law which was done for the Punjab. And similarly in our Karnataka, the excise law, which was prohibiting serving of the liquor by the women, has been passed already. As on today, the law does not prohibit women
No,
or
answer
men
the
or women
question.
under the
Answer
age
the
of 25.
question. Why is pub culture bad?
Yeah. It is bad because it is opposed to the morals and decency of the country. It is opposed. As early as just 1970, Justice Hidayatullah has said it, and later on Justice Krishna has said it. Anything, whatever is done, you know, law must be made based on the morals.
Okay, you're saying it's immoral and it's against Indian values. BP Singhal is now joining us, member of the BJP. BP Singhal, you have been taking a very strong line on this, saying pub culture, this kind of lifestyle is ruining Indian society. So would you rather that pubs are banned or the Sri Ram Sena is banned?
No, nobody need to be banned. You can't ban an organization for one misconduct, even though it was a serious misconduct, it was a serious, very serious matter. But you can't ban an organization for one particular misconduct. That cannot be done under the law. But my point is, drinking is bad. That is there in our constitution. The directive principles of state policy very clearly state that the state must, I'll read that out, I brought it, that the state must ensure that shall regard the raising of the level of nutrition. Now, does drinking of pubs increase nutrition? And then the second point, and in the standard of living, does pub culture raise the standard of living? And third, should the people and the improvement of public health, does pub culture help the public health? And then it finally says very categorically, and in particular, the state shall endeavor to bring about prohibition of the consumption of intoxicating drinks and of drugs which are injurious to health. Now this is the Constitution which says it, and they don't say it without any reason. You see, drinking bans restraint the man's
I think,
own
Sadvika,
discipline.
I would like to tell Mr. Singhal, yes, the directive principles make it obligatory on the state to take the country towards prohibition. We know prohibition hasn't worked anywhere in the world, but I do think Mr. Singhal has a case there and a task to do, which is India is one of the few mad countries where the government has a monopoly of liquor licenses, and these are in every state given to politician gundas. This is part of patronage racket, and any village where a sarkari liquor shop goes, gunda culture gets entrenched. And what I'm trying to say
alcohol is going with the gunda culture.
No, with government patronage. I'm saying government at least should withdraw. Since directive principles of state policy, they shouldn't be selling liquor.
No, so what's your point?
I'm saying, why is the government in the liquor trade? No, pub culture, I would say, is healthier than the way so-called Indian men drink, which is they gang up with men, and women and children are kept away. Then these men drink to get drunk. They go home drunk, and they beat up wives and children. That is the Indian culture. Today's Indian culture.
BP Singhal, respond to that.
That is more serious. And one more thing. The country over, women in villages have fought to get liquor shops closed. Why is BJP government not closing liquor shops in villages where villages don't want it?
BP Singhal, respond to that. Why don't you close liquor shops in villages? Why are you only opposing the pubs?
No, forget. Why aren't they doing where women are desperate to get liquor shops closed? Where panchayats have passed resolutions, we don't want liquor shops in our village. Why aren't they closing it there?
You should congratulate the